Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 1. And as you can see, as I rotate the wrong way, this is the entrance to the Heroes Test, not the other door like I thought it was. So, yeah, a little bit of a little confused there. There's a door there that's locked. We can't do anything with the locked doors. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start with the Heroes Test. I want to show this on screen before I start using it to grind, so that way you see what it's like, because it's the first several sections of it are ridiculously simple. Afterwards it gets really interesting, and I want my first time to be on camera, that way if there's any screw-ups you see the screw-ups. So let's hope that's not the case, shall we? Alright, so ahead of us lies an ancient holy place. It's very dangerous, but if you want to test your wisdom and courage, Symbiotes, this is the place to do it. You want to enter? Yes. If that's your decision, Symbiotes, enter the ancient holy palace and test your skills to the limit. Alright, so this place is, for really lack of a better term, just where we're going to be grinding. And it starts off very serene music, very nice, kind of eerie blue temple, one succubus, who's the boss, and a succubus who we haven't seen in how long now? I mean, yeah, it's not up there as far as what we're going to be working on. But as you can see, there's only one person, so of course there's going to be things that pop up. And the first round here, there's going to be two skeletons on each corner, basically. So 8 skeletons in general. Not anything we can't handle, because I mean they're freaking skeletons. They can critical hit us for still about 7 points of damage now, but we can walk up to them and do this.
You're late.
And the first hit of the power attack would kill him. So really, there's no point in being all of that no, I can't even say disappointed, but all that cautious on this one. There is, however, items to be found here. Large mithril. I'm not going to bother killing all of the skeletons. That's stupid, because they will just keep respawning.
Get ready.
Oh, flash gazer, we get to see that! That was actually really cool. I've never seen that before. See, they will just keep respawning. The only way to stop them from respawning is to cover up their spawn points. So, you can do that if you want. This is where I'm going to go to level Pen. I'm going to try to level Pen. I have a strategy to trying to level Pen. It's not going to be a very quick process, and I'm going to go ahead and just say now, if it slows down the LP too much, I'm going to give up on it. Pen as a character himself is lackluster. His greatest strength is his friendship bonus. If you can work up his friendship with everyone, that's his greatest strength, because he gives a fantastic friendship bonus of, I think, like luck and critical up. Like he's badass, honestly. He really is. And why is my system recording so quietly? It seems very quiet compared to what it normally does. Anyway, so the succubus is gonna come out and cast Blaze on Danteres, and I'll show you how. I don't even need to do anything. I just attack you with my magic user and you die. That's sad. But that's just the first round. There are many others, and they get kinda rough. And after each battle, Symbiote starts off on the little pedestal and walks over. And this is going to be a reoccurring scene that we're going to see. Oh! Well, we can't get out that way. You can leave the hero's tomb by using the aggress spell or an angel wing. But then you have to do the battles over and over and over again. Alright, this one, same principle. It's going to start off with a harpy on top, and nothing else. We can even go back the way we came if you want to hide. You can hide in the little in the tube. Other than that, this fight, let's do this. I don't think I can hit everybody. I can hit that group, and that'll work out fine.
Give me your power.
And so yeah, back to Pen. The problem is my strategy was to use the AoE rings on him, but you can't use those until you're promoted. And I never really paid attention to that because I never could get the black ring to work, and by the time I got the Ibaru ring, everyone was already promoted except for Pen, because Pen doesn't come promoted, which is ridiculous. Hellhounds and Hydras. Those are the other bad guys on this map. Really, the only threat they have is their breath attacks. Everything else is eh. And probably what we're going to do is we're just going to send Eldar up to kill the Harpy, because it's a freaking Harpy. Eldar is no longer concerned with these trivial matters. The only thing I'd be concerned about is if Eldar gets panicked, and therefore decides to start attacking my own people. One point of damage from Hellhound. It's not even a Cerberus, it's a Hellhound. So we're not really dealing with the cream of the crop as far as bad guys go. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk straight up. There's nothing on this map. There is no hidden mithril. I think this is one of the only hero test rooms that doesn't. But yeah, so if I can level Pen, I'm going to. If I can't, I can't, and that's just the way it's going to be. Not that I'm going to use him in any of the other scenarios. And I'm going to get the other Pen relatives, because there's a Pen relative in scenarios 2 and 3 as well. And really, it's kind of dependent on if you get. The only one is if you get. You have to get all 3 of them. You have to get the first. How I'm trying to explain this without, and I keep tripping over myself. If you get Pen and Pen's relative in scenario 1 and 2, then the relative you get in scenario 3 has access to magic that acts as summon spells. That's kind of weird, where you can summon them. It's awkward. Not that I'm going to be using them in the least bit. I don't even know who I'm going to be using. I've looked at a lot of the stats for characters in scenario 1 because I've played this a couple of times, and I know what characters I like to use and which ones I can kind of, tweak to be useful. I have no idea what I'm doing in scenarios 2 and 3. Never played it. I've only looked over some of the stuff online, and that's really not, a definitive experience. Like, it'll give me a lot of the Apocalypse. There we go. Utterly destroyed. That's an insta-kill. And she leveled up to 14 off that with Aura level 2. That's fantastic, honestly. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. But yeah, scenarios 2 and 3 they're brand new territory for me, so I don't know what I'm going to do, and I'm probably just going to dick around with it, and I'm going to screw up, and there's one thing that I know that I want, there's one character that I know in specific that I want to get in scenario 3 that I have to do a very specific set of things in scenario 2, but other than that, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to play it and see how it goes. I've already altered scenario 2 and 3 a little bit by the actions that I've gone this far in scenario 1. Like, I've got Hayward. Hayward is now, that means he'll be available in scenario 3 for Symbiosis Force. I also saved his brother Garrosh, which means he will be available in scenario 2, and that'll change another set of characters. So it's all going to change now. We've opened a whole big can of worms, and I'm just kind of rambling about it. I mean, there's really not much to talk about as far as the hero test goes. So, and the Hellhounds are swarming Eldar because they can reach her easier than pretty much anyone else. And Acid Breath is probably one of the only things that I'd still be worried about, because it can still do a fair bit of damage, and it adds a slow effect. Alright, Eldar, I would love for you to get a turn anytime soon. That would be fantastic. Granted, Hayward had support on him. I don't think he still has support on him now. And Irene levels to 13. So even just going through this, I'm going to get some levels. Not a lot, because a lot of these things are totally worthless. But I'm going to level up. I want to get everyone at least to 15 before going into the final sets of battles, which I'm not too far away from. So, and then I've also got to level my support team, and then try to spend an ass ton of time leveling Pen. Hey look! I can kill 2 things!
Spirits, help me.
With a great deal of overkill. And 40 and Noon learns Soul of Steel. Excellent. Noon, I believe, is capped out on magic now. Yeah. Because all of your characters, this game doesn't function the same as the other Shining titles where you can learn 4 spells. This one, your characters will only learn 3, and the 4th spell will be dependent on if they have a weapon or item that gives them access to it. So, yeah. And please don't panic. There we go. So now Eldar can kill the Harpy next turn. I hate Harpies. Burning Passion. And I love that they can attack so far up. Granted, he's only 1 level. But I figure I'll get a couple of these battles out of the way in each video, because the first set of battles, like you saw, the first battle is really easy. This one's actually really easy too. It just takes a while to get up there, especially with all the constantly respawning enemies. Because I would get a lot more... It'd be a lot faster if I were actually killing things and they'd stay dead, because then the bad guys wouldn't get nearly as many turns to do 1 point of damage to me. Acid Breath sucks! Oh god, stop pissing me off! Make it Eldar's turn. Eldar's turn. Not that I need a Blaze level 4, but I like overkill. It doesn't matter, because once you're finished with each fight, all of your HP and MP are regained anyway at the start of the next fight. That's how Shining Force works. But I mean, I'm still going to use the time to get some free XP. Khan's just not doing anything. He'll heal Sybil.
His blessings are
I'm really glad that we got to see Light Geyser. That's because there's so many special abilities in this game that it's really hard to see them all because it's all luck based. I mean, like Eldar, who is level 14. Thank you, Eldar. Eldar has wings and swords, and I don't even think I've seen any of Eldar's sword abilities. And how Symbiotes got to the top, and he just jumped down. Getting down is so much easier than getting up there. Let's see, Battle 3. What time are we at? 16 minutes. Alright, Battle 3 has... It does have Mithril. It's got 3 pieces of Mithril. And they're in the pillars. Okay. I'm good with that. So there's 12 pillars. 3, 6, yeah, 12 pillars. One of them... Alright, this fight is a little more realistic as far as terms of damage. Now you see where we've gone for bad guys. We've got Lizardmen, Cerberus, a Griffin, and a Giga Breaker, who's the boss. And he's actually kind of a threat, so... There is Mithril there. I already found the Mithril. And I don't even care about support. I really don't. I should care about support, especially in this fight. Is it the other one there? Or is it the next pillar up? There's 1, 2... It's the next pillar up. Okay. Basically, if you just send your people in through the center here, you'll find all the Mithril. It's that pillar. And I'll go ahead and get Dantares to find it because I'm not worried at all about Dantares taking damage. But, on the upside, we do have 2 characters with luck of 9, so I've got 2 characters that are resistant to status effects and immune to Soul Steal instantly killing them. Other than that, everyone else is pretty much fair game for any effect. Alright, you're gonna come out, you're not gonna do anything because you're using an axe. You're gonna get a critical hit for 9 damage. Not really all that threatening, honestly. Especially since I can come in here. God damn pillars. That's the only thing I hate about the pillars, is they do get in your way. And we can one-shot you. I'm not at all worried about this. Damn pillars. Hate pillars. And light him on fire. Kill him. It's kind of easy from this point on. And the last pillar. Another small mithril. So now I should have enough small mithril to make... I actually should already have accessories for everyone. Except for Pin, because Pin can't wear accessories until he's promoted, because the game hates me like that. I really don't understand what the point was giving Pin... having Pin there at level 1 unpromoted. It just seems like you find him too late in the game to make him any form of useful. Alright, I don't really need to do anything with Dantares. my people who are already level 14. I don't want to get too far ahead of everyone else, but the only problem is the Giga Breaker up there. He is kind of a pain to deal with because getting people there. Already found it. Danteres will absorb a hit. 5 damage. Interesting. They're still hitting for a decent amount of damage. Not decent enough, honestly, but... Alright, Irene... Yeah, heal Symbios. Why the hell not? I love that I still haven't gotten Symbios rank 1 in Dagger. I really haven't gotten any of my people rank 1 in any of their secondary weapons. Alright, who's what level and needs to actually do something? Oberite needs to level. Khan needs to level, and Hagain needs to level. So I'll let them do all the heavy lifting. Because I mean, I can do this now. I can pull this kind of stuff off. Now, equip the Phoenix Sword Symbios and attack the Lizard Man. The Symbios always needs to level. And Spark 3. Alright. And why the hell not? Oh, it didn't kill him. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. But this will. Actually. Screw you guys and you're infinitely respawning. Not gonna happen. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. I'm at 20 some odd minutes. Yeah. I mean, we've just got several more fights to go. So yeah, I'll end this episode here, and I'll see you guys in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.